Hello and welcome to C and data structures training. In this session we are going to learn about pointers and arrays. So in this lecture we will be covering mostly on single dimensional array and multi-dimensional array. So how arrays are represented in memory? Arrays are a collection of similar data types which are stored in adjacent memory locations. So this is how arrays are stored in the memory in a continuous memory location with similar data types. For example, int arr10, float arr10, char arr10. So arrays from pointers perspective. Uh, Suppose we have declared one array, say arr10. The name of the array, which is arr, is similar to the address of starting location of the array. So arr will always point to the memory location of 0th element of array. So we can make an initialization like this: integer pointer p equal to arr, because arr is a pointer which is pointing to the 0th element of array. Similarly, this is also same, integer pointer p equal to address of arr of 0th element. This is also same. So this is just a different type of representation, but the result will be same. Arr is same as and of arr 0. Star arr is same as arr 0. So what is star arr means? Value at address arr. So this is value at address arr plus 0, which is equal to arr of 0. Similarly, value at address arr plus 1 equal to arr 1. In general, value at address arr plus n equal to nth element of the array. So this is how we reference any element of array from pointers. Okay, let's consider this example. In this example, I have given two sections. One section is without using pointers and this section is with using pointers. So let's visit this section. Hash include stdio.h main. I have initialized an array 1 2 3 4 5 6 100 9 10. I'm taking one integer I for loop counter, declaring I equal to 0 to 10, running a loop from I equal to 0 to 10, then printf array of arr of 1 and return 0. So this, the output of this program will be, I'll be printing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, now consider this example. Here we are doing same thing. Int main, int arr10, I'm declaring numbers from 1 to 10. Again, this is a counter for loop. I'm running a loop from 0 to 10 and I'm printing a number which is value at arr plus I. So now this is equal to arr of I, as we have checked in previous slide, and return 0. So output of this program is also I'm printing a number from 1 to 10. So to make a conclusion, these two programs are equal. This is how we generally refer an array, and this is how we refer it in pointers perspective. Let's take one more example. This example mostly covers pass by value and pass by reference. So this is pass by value. So suppose we have declared one array from 1 to 10 and I am running a loop and calling a method called display. In the display method, what I am doing is I am printing the number. So I am passing a number and printing it. I am not doing anything extra from it. So what this program will do is, this will print number from 1 to 10. What I am doing here is I am using a function called display, and display will be printing a number which is passed to it. So I am passing a value to this number and it is printing the number. Okay. In this program, what I am doing is Again I'm doing same thing. I'm initializing an array. Okay, having a loop counter, running a loop from 0 to 10. Now here I am passing a integer pointer or address of a, and referring it here in this function, and what I am printing is value at address ptr plus I. So this will also give me the same output. So this is how we can use it in the functions. Let's cover about multidimensional array. Multidimensional array are nothing but these are the multidimensional array are derived from basic or built-in data types of C. Uh, Two-dimensional array are understood as rows and columns. So in general, multidimensional arrays are nothing but correct collection of similar type of data items, and moreover multidimensional arrays are also collection of single dimensional array. So here if we see, this is a two-dimensional array, but if you view it in a different perspective, it is a collection of four single dimensional array. This is one single dimensional array, this is one single dimensional array, this is one single dimensional array, and this is one single dimensional array. So two-dimensional array is nothing but a collection of multiple single dimensional array. Here we are explaining more. A two-dimensional array is nothing but a collection of number of one-dimensional array placed one after the other. So every one-dimensional array is placed one after the other in a continuous memory. So for example, this is a two-dimensional array 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 4 5 6 1 1 3 5 7 9 0 to 4 6 8. So this is a two-dimensional array, and how this is represented in memory, it is represented like this. For the first row will be placed, and then the second row, and then the third, and then the fourth. So here we are a of 0 will refer to as first row, a of 1 will refer to as second row, a of 2 will refer to as third row, a of 3 will refer to as fourth row. Similarly, how we can refer the addresses of this? So a of 0 will refer to the starting element of starting address of the first row. A of 1 will be start address of the second row. Similarly, a of 2 will be start address of third row, and a of 3 will be start address of fourth row. So this is how we can refer two-dimensional array from the pointers perspective. Again, to explain it more precisely, suppose we have integer arr, and this is how we declare array, and a two-dimensional array is nothing but a pointer to pointer, because it has a collection of single dimensional array. So it is a pointer to a pointer. So it refers to a memory location which refers to another memory location. Okay, so if we say arr is nothing but a pointer to pointer. If we say arr0 will be equal to a pointer to a variable, and that memory location or that pointer will be pointing to the first element of the or the first row of the multidimensional array. Arr1 will be equal to it will be pointing to the second row. Similarly, arr11, this is how we ultimately print a value in an array. So it is equal to, first we resolve this, which is arr plus 1. So value at arr plus 1, we will get this memory location, and then we will get address of this memory location plus 1. So this is how we resolve the addresses when we talk in terms of two-dimensional array. Similarly, arr 0 plus 0 equal to star star arr, or first how we resolve in terms of pointers. For this is how we resolve value at address ARR plus 0, so we will get some address here, and then value at address this at this resolved address plus 0. So this is how we ultimately land up in getting the final value of an array. So similarly, printf percentage %d ARR11 is equivalent to printf percentage %d star bracket ARR plus 1 plus 1. So how we'll resolve it? Value at address ARR plus 1 will give another value or another address, and again we'll do one more time, value at address whatever is resolved previously plus 1. So this is how we'll end up. So let's revisit this slide. When we say ARR 11, so value at address ARR plus 1 will point to this, and value at address this location will point to 2. Okay, so first we will find out which row I have to jump in. So value at address ARR plus 1 will tell me what is the starting location of my array which I have to locate, and then in that array which element I have to get. So uh, in that ARR11 I have to get the second element, because this is 0 at 0th element, this is the first element, so ultimately I'll be printing 3. So let's write some code. Write a program to print to input a matrix and print. So we will be getting a value of each and every element of a matrix. A matrix is nothing but a two-dimensional array where rows and columns are specified. So here we are specifying row and column to some value, and then we will be inputting each and every element of the matrix from the user and printing it. So this is how the program will look like. Program will look like this: hash include stdio.h int main. So I am declaring row 3, column equal to 3, int ij. I am declaring one array, two-dimensional array with 3 rows and 3 columns. Now I have to run 2 loops, one which iterate through the row, and one more loop which iterate through the column, and then I am printing enter the value of which row and which column you want to get. Scanf, I am getting the value for that particular location. So this is how I get input from the user. To print the output from the user, again I need to run 2 loops, one for the row, one for the column, and then I have to print the value of the array. So this is how I can print the value or the complete matrix. So now in this program we'll use pointers to do the same operation. Nothing much change, but whatever the change we have made is specified by the red color. We made changes in the scanf statement, where scanf equal to value so pointing to the address of which location we want to store the given number. So here we want to store at row I, column j. In this case we are not using pointers, we are using normal approach. Here we are specifying the addresses explicitly. Also, while printing we are following this approach. We are first resolving which row we have to go, and in that row then we have to resolve which column we have to go. In this we are directly going to the row and column. So for the exercise question, I would like you to try out this problem on your own. Write a program to print a matrix in a spiral order. So what is a spiral order? Spiral order is this. Suppose this is a matrix, so you need to print the matrix in this order, like First you need to go like this, then this, then this towards the center of the matrix. So if you go like this, then the output will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. This is the output that should be printed given this is the matrix. So if this is the matrix, this should be the output. So I will like you to try this example on your own, and this you just need to build a logic, but all the basic things that you need in the program is already provided in this example. You can use the same approach and write a code. This will give you more and more understanding and more clarity on how we use how we use pointers in arrays, and how we use pointers in multidimensional array. So thanks for joining this session.
I'm sure you enjoyed learning from this video. Please like the video, and if you have any doubts regarding this video, please comment us in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such informative videos. Do look out for other related videos in our playlist. For more information, visit our website now. Keep learning with Intellipaat.